Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another unboxing video. Today is the Marvel Legends series Master of Kung Fu Shang Chi, which is a movie that is going to be coming out very soon, or perhaps is already out by the time you have seen this video. Who knows? Depends on when I upload it. I'm quite bad for this. So let us open him. He has the cell tip. Well, we have a little blurb here, so let's read that first. So, Shang Chi is a master of martial arts and a warrior for justice. And then it just says the exact same thing in different languages. So there you go. It doesn't tell you much about the character, and there we are. And in this series, you can see the ones here. There's the Velocity Suit Spider-Man, which I think is from one of the new games. Maybe? I'm not sure. The Spider-Armoured Mark III Spider-Man, which I believe is an Iron Man suit. The Superior Octopus, which I believe is when Doc Ock takes over Peter Parker's body. Obviously Vulture. And Marvel's White Rabbit. And White Rabbit I don't know anything about. But I do know about Demogoblin from the Maximum Carnage series, which is very nice. Unfortunately, that's as far as my knowledge of Demogoblin goes. I'm sure many of you in the comments can tell me more about him. But I know that he is different from Hobgoblin and Green Goblin. He's another goblin. There are lots of goblins in the Marvel Universe. And they are not to be trifled with. They are each, in their own right, very, very dangerous creatures. And there's also a second Green Goblin, of course, which is the son of the original Green Goblin. But I think everyone is aware of that. So, we do not need the box. The box can sit over here. And I'm not planning to build Demogoblin, so this is available if anyone is interested. The real thing we are after here is Mr. Shang Chi himself. I see, it's one of these ones where they don't want you actually getting into the figure. Right, let's take out the nunchucks, which are in very specific poses. Should just pull out. Okay, there's a little bit of stuff. So the way that this is put in is it's a bit of plastic on each end, and I'm not planning to keep this packaging, so if the plastic gets damaged, I do not mind. You know what, I'm going to make this simpler for myself. Anyone that's planning on keeping the packaging, do not do this. This is a bad idea. But if you do not care about the packaging, then that is an easy little hack to... I should have been able to, but didn't. No, it didn't cut all the way through. There you go. So, off to a fantastic start, as always, with these videos. Right, let's just get into Shang-Chi. I think if we start with the feet first. Welcome to opening ASMR once again. Haven't seen this since the Sonic videos. And there we go. So we will look at the accessories in just a second, but let's look at the main man himself, Mr. Shang Li. That is Shang-Chi? Shang Li? What the hell, Shang Li? That's me going a bit insane there. Right, so let's just look at the figure. He comes with many, many parts of articulation. He has the butterfly joints here, which is very, very smooth. He has the shoulder articulation, which also should be able to do this. This is a little bit stiff, but there we are. So he can go into the full T-pose. Or at least should be able to. There, that side is a little bit more stiff than the other. So there you are, you can have your very nice T-pose, and you can do your final flash techniques. He has the ab crunch, which is a little bit stiff. Okay. There's a nice click to it, so that means that it will stay in place for your martial arts poses, which is what you will be wanting to do with this figure, I imagine. He has the double joint in the elbow, which is very nice. The bicep muscle prevents it from going much further than that. It is a little bit stiff. Requires a little bit of Herculean strength. I don't want to push it too far. I don't want to go breaking the figure. I only just opened them. This one's a little bit stiff, but other than that, it's fine. The hand is on the hand joint, as you can see here. It's very nice. Very nice movement. I like this, the back muscles. I like the shoulder definition. And also the butterfly effect goes right back, so you get into really cool poses. And also the muscle definition in the butterfly part is all the way over to the side, so you can also get them to do it all the way forward as well, for very Bruce Lee style poses. Butterfly set. The elbow is once again quite stiff in this one. Okay, there we go. We managed to get that one to click. But even with that one click there, I don't think moving this up, yeah, you can get a nice kind of curve here, but it doesn't go all the way, obviously. But still, very, very good, especially for the price of the figure. You know, significantly cheaper than the Strong Collectibles. Just determined to try and get this elbow part here to bend. A little bit. There we go, finally. It did take a little bit of elbow grease, pardon the pun. But yes, nope, it fully works. Does he have side swivel? Yes, he does. It comes underneath the belt. The legs, not much movement on the legs, not able to do the big high kicks. That's about as far as you get. It does have the thigh swivel though, the double knee joints. Again, quite stiff. Nothing wrong with stiff, it just needs to be loosened a little bit. There we are, quite good. Gives you that nice bend. Because, oh, the foot is great articulation actually. It has the swivel here. Nice rotation back and forward, and also turns. So, very nice. I think for this figure, a lot of it was designed for the purposes of posing in movements, because they understand that Shang Chi is, of course, the master of martial arts, and is also very, very look-alike to one Kang from Mortal Kombat series. So, see how easy it is to put him in a nice pose. This angle is a little bit of a problem. Not the best in terms of balance. I've certainly seen easier to work with. But then maybe I've been a little bit spoiled because I've been using Storm Collectibles, but there we are. There's a nice little martial artsy kind of pose for you all. Quite nice. Now, the nunchucks won't fit into these hands. These are, as you can see, martial arts kind of base hands. This is, I'm not sure what he's going for there. Maybe some kind of a grip of some sort. It's, not sure. Well, as you can see, the feet are a little bit off. There we are. So the additional parts it comes with is obviously the body of Demo Goblin, which is very nice if you're intending to build Demo Goblin. And we have a variety of different hands here, which is very nice. You can never have too many of these. I mean, you can, but this isn't approaching that. So it is all cell-taped in. Best thing to do here is to just, we don't want to go cutting the cell tape off, because otherwise the hand will just fall everywhere. But there we go, we'll just peel that back, and it gives us access to an array of arms. So what do we have? We have the karate chop hands, as they're known, which is nice for going, or if you're doing a rich man strike, rich man strike is something that people don't use anymore. That's an old term. I'm from slightly older style of martial arts. Here is the tiger claw grip. as you can see. This is yep, exactly like that. And obviously we have the nunchuck holding hands, which is what we will be going for, yes. So this should just click in here. I think the easiest way to put it in is put it in over the chain, which is the smallest part, and then just rotate it down. And there we go. We'll see that put into use later. I really like the fact that there's one angled like that and the other one is flat, because it gives you a lot of options for how you want the nunchucks to be placed. So that's quite cool. We have, I believe this is a closed fist, yes, which is very generic. Exactly what you want to use if you're planning to punch someone in the nose. That is another tiger claw, that's another karate fist, and that is another closed fist. I don't need to show you the left and right, so they are exactly the same. So I shall close this back over and let us remove this hand. It should just nice and easily come out. A little bit stiff, but nothing to worry about. And then the other one just clips right in. You can see there it's got the little joint. You just squeeze past that a little bit there. And it should be a little bit stiff the first time you put it in. And there we go, there you have it. We'll just turn this around here. And there you have a very nice Bruce Lee style of stance with the nunchuck under the arm. And if we maybe just put the arm back a little bit using the butterfly elbow, and there we are, that is pretty much perfect. I also really like these tassels at the back here. They are hard plastic. They're bendable hard plastic, but they're not soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about them warping. They'll stay in this nice little look for you. But I like the way that it's the dynamic pose of this, rather than just the straight, headband falling downwards. The hair is also in a slightly dynamic pose as well, which is very nice. So, now that we've done that, let's take these accessories away, and we shall do a size comparison with some other figures that I happen to have lying around. So let's move the camera down so that you may see him and his height size. So once again, he's the size of a relative, camera's a little bit tilted, and it's refusing to go back. There we are. He's about the size of a relatively normal sized Marvel Legends figure, maybe a little shorter, not sure, but it's unfair to have him in his lying down pose. Let's put him into his full height so that you can get a good scale comparison with the other figures. So there we are. Yeah, balanced, as all things should be. So the first up is Kazuya from Storm Collectibles. As you can see, the Storm Collectibles are a slightly larger height. Kazuya is in refusal to stand now. There we go. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a height difference there. So you won't scale that well with your Storm Collectible figures if that's what you're going for. The next one we have is another Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat figure, which is Sector. Which, as you can see, there's actually a better height difference between Sector and Shang Chi. That's not so bad. And Kazuya and Sector are both from the same range of Storm Collectibles. Obviously Kazuya's from Tekken and Sector's from Mortal Kombat, but they are supposed to be the same height. Let's bring out one of the larger figures that we have, which is Storm Collectibles Prince of the Shokan himself, Mr. Goro, which, as you can see, Goro does not even fit on the screen. We'll need to move him back just a little bit, just to show you the actual height size. in comparison, as them next to one another. So as you can see, let's move Kazuya out of the way. If we are to draw a virtual line using the scissors, that Shang Chi comes to just under Goro's under shoulders, his second set of shoulders. So if you're looking to add Shang Chi into your Mortal Kombat line of strong collectible figures, he is a little bit shorter, but not so short that it would really greatly distract. Just notice here the belt is actually movable, so you can actually move the belt down so that it does sit on the waist, which is a very nice effect. It's quite cool that that's an additional thing. So I think that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Do remember, if you do enjoy these videos, give us a like, share and subscribe. It doesn't take long for you, it's only a click, but it does mean a lot to me and it helps this channel improve. So I hope we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye everybody.